Lindsay is the new head of household, but will prank or no prank change her plans? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake for Office Wars. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake for Office Wars. It's day 45 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week Lindsay from customer service is the new head of household, meaning her team members, CJ and Nick, are safe for the week. Who will Lindsay nominate for eviction? We'll find out tomorrow. And will prank or no prank change her plans? We'll find out shortly. But first, Brandon and Megan were evicted yesterday. And Megan did not go out quietly. Before I get to Megan, Brandon, Ryan posted this GIF, which I have to admit was funny. It was a football field, and the players formed sort of a Pac-Man, the Pac-Man thing, where the Pac-Man is being chased by, I don't know, the monster thing. And the monster catches Pac-Man, and then all the players sort of morph into the phrase, game over. I don't know, I thought it was funny. And then Brandon responded with a clan gif. Meh. But Megan, on the other hand, she had some interesting parting gifts for the house guests, especially for myself. First, she made a closing statement, which I'm going to read because it was juicy, and then she posted 5 screenshots from earlier in the season. These are screenshots, some of which I knew about these conversations because the person she was talking to told me about it, but because it was DR, I couldn't reveal it on the episode. But now that Megan has revealed it, it's public information, so I'll reveal it now in the episode, and we'll have some fun. So first, Megan's statement was, "Hey, you cool cats and kittens! It's been quite the experience, and I'm happy to have had the opportunity to connect with people through this game. You know who you are." Ooh, so she's not happy that she connected with some of you. "And to everyone else, the only reason I'm going home is because someone believes I'm capable of winning and losing games of chance luck at will. They're not all chance luck. Jojo won 15 head of households last season. And since I refuse to drink their Kool-Aid, follow them blindly, and because I didn't readily jump to talk game with them and provide them with information at every turn, they convinced everyone I was a threat and that it was time for me to go. I had them shaking in their boots with fear about what I was up to, and to be honest, that in itself is a win in my books. I wonder who will fall out of grace with the dictator next and meet their untimely demise." Ooh. She never mentions who the dictator is, but I think we all know. "The only way to go when you're at the top is down, and everything..." "The only way to go when you're at the top is down, and everything that is done in secret will eventually come to light. Stay classy and play smart." You know, it's true. Quite frankly, in reality TV, Survivor, Big Brother, and also in pageants, I find the contestants that start out very strong and are the fan favorites rarely win because they can only go down. I mean, how often does a pre-season favorite in Big Brother Canada or US actually end up winning? It's not common. So, yeah. Okay, so that was that one. Oh, there's 6? Oh, no, there's 5 screenshots. Okay, so next. For this one, it's a long one from Curtis, and she purposely points out one paragraph in particular, so I'll read it. So this is Curtis talking to her. "Not saying I've chosen any side as a ride or die lines, though. This game changes at the drop of a hat, and if I'm in a position 2 weeks from now where Ryan and Kat or whoever needs to go up, then I'll do what I have to do. You're right, though, this felt like the least explosive option for my game, and you're right, I should have talked to you more before making my decision." So this was when Megan was upset that Curtis nominated her, and it was interesting because basically she's saying that this is sort of a cop-out and that he's taking the easy way out and that he should grow a pair. That's more or less what she's saying. And yeah, he's kind of saying, yeah, you're right, I've not choosing a side and I'm sort of winging it. And, you know, he has every right to do that. But obviously pissed her off, and rightfully so. Okay, next, we have Brenda. I don't know exactly when this is from because it's pretty early, but and Jack is still in the game. But anyway, hello, I'm Brenda. Yes, I think this will be a close vote. I'm in Ashley and Lynn's department. We've not been the greatest team from the get-go. I really like Jack. He makes me laugh. Lynn thought Jack and I should hook up. We had the biggest laugh over that. I get along with Ashley much better than in the beginning. Do I completely trust her? No, I don't, but I do like her. Kat is friendly, but it's not clear to me who she's aligned with. So I guess I'm saying that I'm still getting to know and feeling people out. It's a lot of people to get to know, let alone play a game like this. Who do you think the mole is? I still think it's Ashley. I think this is sort of talking to how Brenda's been allegedly being kind of sneaky with everybody, because everybody who seems to be evicted and go on reality realness says that Brenda betrayed them, and I think that's sort of where she was getting at. And there was another one from Brenda. I'm letting you know that I made a deal with Curtis not to go up this week. This might not go over great with you as far as working together now, but I wanted to be upfront. I hope you can understand. My days are numbered. I feel I'm the larger at the back of the pack, so I did it for safety this week. So in other words, saying to Megan, sorry, but I had to go to Curtis and secure my own safety. And again, she had every right to do that. But I understand why Megan was upset by it. Okay, here's Rai Rai. Voting Jack out today? I think he's the bigger threat, but when I'm figuring votes, I think you are vital to the cause. Am I the tiebreaker? I mean, each of us individually could be. It makes sense to keep your department whole, meaning that if there are only 6 votes to keep her, then each one of us is essential. This is true. I want to keep my team as strong as possible, and I don't think he's the mole, so he's the best option to vote out this week. This is when I think customer service was leaning towards voting off Jack instead of CJ, and then the vote kind of it was going back and forth this week. And then last but not least, this one was an interesting one because I wanted to say this in the episode and I couldn't because it wasn't public information, but now I can. So, Kat is talking to Megan and says, "Hi, I'm Kat. I'm positive Jack is the mole, so I don't want him out. My plan was to take Jack down and backdoor someone who isn't working with us. I was thinking of Lynn because she seems chaotic and a loose cannon. What do you think?" So save CJ and put in Lynn? No, save Jack and put in Lynn. We need Jack to stay in the game. CJ is going to flip. So week 3, Kat put up CJ and... No, sorry, she put up Jack and... Oh, sorry, I was right. She put up CJ and Jack. And her plan that week was to backdoor Lynn. So, and Lynn ended up getting evicted the following week, but Lynn, you were in serious danger week 3, and I don't know if you know that. So that was Kat's plan. The veto draw went her way, except that Megan was drawn to play. Megan was the only person that Kat thought might not use the veto because Kat wanted the veto used to backdoor Lynn. And Megan ends up winning the veto in Survivor Man, whether she was trying to or not. I actually answer that, Megan, because I forgot what you told me. But were you trying to throw Survivor Man? Let us know. Oh shit, what was I going to say now? And Megan was the one person that Kat really didn't want to win because Megan might not have used it. Now, Megan originally thought of using it on CJ, her own teammate. Kat was pressuring her to use it on Jack. And so Megan ended up deciding, screw it, I'm not going to use it at all, which is what ended up costing Jack the game, which really wasn't the plan in the first place. But again, everything sort of shuffled around. And so that was sort of Megan exposing that plan. So that was all very interesting. And it is funny how week 3 and week 4, CJ was nominated. In week 3, when she was nominated against Jack, the vote really did go back and forth the day before. And now here CJ is in jury, and who knows how far she's going to get. So it's interesting. Okay, now it's time to get to prank or no prank. So there are 4 house guests remaining: Brazil, Curtis, Lindsay, and Marcin, who have not yet played. I can reveal that all 4 of those house guests decided not to play prank or no prank. I don't blame them. There's 1 no prank left, 3 pranks left, including the Pooh Brown veto, so it is a big risk. And clearly all 4 of them, I mean, Lindsay's safe no matter what, but the other 3 feel safe enough that they don't need to take a crazy risk for a 1 in 4 shot. I I think this is the first season where it came down to 1 good, 3 bad. In season 2, it was 3 good, 1 bad, and season 3, I believe, was 2 good, 2 bad. And I think in order to encourage, since the number of people who said yes was always lower than previous seasons, I think when I use this twist again, because I love this twist, I think I'm going to have 8 good and 4 bad. Because I had 6 and 6 this year. I had 5 good, 7 bad last season, and I had 7 good, 5 bad in season 2. And I think in order to entice people to play more, especially if you don't know what the potential options are besides Pooh Brown, I think I need to have 8 good, 4 bad. So I think I'm going to try that next time around. Because I actually don't blame any of you for saying no. But we're still going to do the draw, and we're still going to eliminate one of the bad ones. So this draw is kind of interesting. I feel like for the 4 of you left, you don't want your name drawn because it takes you out of play. And even if Prank or No Prank gets extended, you're not eligible to play again. So it's almost advantageous to not be drawn so that next week when the odds go up to 1 in 3, if you feel like you need to play, your odds are better of picking the good one. So here we go. Let's play Prank or No Prank. Okay, here we go. So exciting. Well, actually, this week is not as exciting. But anyway, here we go. Ready? I did not see any of them. Let's go with this one. And we are removing Brazil from play, which I'm kind of relieved because Brazil was the one of the 4 of you left that said no almost every single time. Whereas the 3, Curtis, Lindsay, and Marson, were playing most of the time. So, since nobody picked anything, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the prank that I don't think anybody picked ever. Brandon might have picked it week 3 or 4, and I'm not going to go back and bother looking through it. But nobody picked lime, unless Brandon did early on. I know lemon, strawberry, and raspberry were picked a lot. In fact, raspberry is this extremely popular thing. So anyway, so we're going to eliminate lime. I said last week I wouldn't be drinking them anymore, but I say a lot of things. So, it's just so tempting. Look, it's green. Isn't that? It's green. Okay, so let's see. I'll just take a small sip in case it's garbage. Let's see what it would have been. Okay, so we know it's prank. And... oh shit. You know, this really sucks because it was an Office reference, and I have no idea what Office reference it is. We'll say it's Stanley sleeps with the mistress, but that sucks. Here, Julian, you're good at this shit. Decode this with your bot. Anyway. Okay. What it would have been, though, for Lime is the person who would have opened this would have not been eligible to play in the next 3 Golden Power Veto competitions. So that was a doozy. Not being eligible to play in 3 Golden Power Veto competitions, including if you're nominated. So... yeah, you all dodged a bullet with that. Okay, with that said, who will Lindsay nominate for eviction? Find out tomorrow, and we will pick players for the Golden Power Veto competition. Saturday is the rules to an all-new Golden Power Veto competition. Sunday, the Golden Power Veto results. Monday, Golden Power Veto ceremony. Tuesday, the final 2 nominees plead their case, and we learn the rules to the next Head of Household competition. And Wednesday is the next live eviction and Head of Household competition, where another house guest will be fired from Dunder Mifflin, evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 4 house, lose their shot at the $400 Cheesecake Factory gift card, and become the first member of the jury. I'm Andrew Chefs, who invests. Take care and we leave you as we eavesdrop on the house guest. Good night.